Production Live, here with director and editor Andrew Kasch. Tell me a bit about the Men's Room, your current project.
The Men's Room is sort of a sketch comedy show done live. Right now we're just working on the pilot for it, but a bunch of SNL alumni are doing it. It stars Rob Belushi, who's Jim Belushi's son, and a bunch of other people. But sort of like a male, like 20s, 30s sort of oriented sketch comedy show, and it's really funny actually. So we're just putting the finishing touches on that, and hopefully that'll go somewhere.
While you're editing it, are you laughing out loud a lot?
Yeah, I LOL quite a lot on my jobs on this and Beavis and Butthead and anything that requires us to just sort of like get and hang out in front of a computer all day and goof off and make ourselves laugh and crack dirty jokes all day is worth having.
Yeah, so. Not a bad job.
Yeah, not a bad job at all.
So you've worked on A Nightmare on Elm Street, Beavis and Butthead, and many more. How did you get into editing?
Editing was one of those weird things that I picked up in school. I went to an art college and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I took an introduction to film course, and for some reason just sat down at a computer and just started tinkering with editing and had this weird skill at it that I didn't know that I had. And in my first year all my professors were like, "You're really, really, really good at this. You need to pursue this." So yeah, just sort of fell into it, into documentaries, Blu-rays, DVDs, and now television.
Never looked back.
Never looked back.
And you're directing as well, a little bit on the side. Can you tell me a bit about your indie film projects?
Yeah, I mean, I started off with, I kind of broke in with Never Sleep Again, which is this 4-hour Nightmare on Elm Street documentary that I co-directed with my buddy Dan Ferens, and that took off and was really huge, and we won the Saturn Award, and it's now breaking out internationally. But that sort of started me on sort of an indie directing path, and I've done a lot of short films for festivals and things like that. And now I've just teamed up with John Skip, who is a New York Times best-selling author. He sort of created the whole splatterpunk movement in the 80s with horror literature, and the two of us sort of formed a directing team, and we have this, one is an anthology movie, and the other is based off of one of his books called The Long Last Call. That's hopefully going to be our first feature, which we hope to get up and running this year. We're talking to many people about it. But that's essentially sort of like a contained horror movie that's set inside of a strip club where it's closing time, and suddenly this mysterious man dressed in black with a briefcase full of money comes walking in, and suddenly everybody just starts jumping back into it. Everybody's sort of zeroed in on this guy, and he says, you know, he's throwing out $100 bills left and right and saying, you know what, shut the place down, lock the doors, let's just have ourselves a little party. And you kind of get the feeling that he might be the devil, and and the people anybody who touches the money gets infected in a weird way and starts to transform, and then all hell breaks loose in the club.
Never be greedy.
Never be greedy. Yeah, money is truly the root of all evil in this movie. So we're hoping to get that up and running hopefully the next year.
Great. And is there a website where we can look out for your upcoming work?
I just say Facebook, really. I mean, it's not. I'm one of those guys who has a web domain, and I keep trying to like put up demo reels and news and stuff like that, and it's just been, with all the television shows and everything, it's just been so busy, I've never gotten around to doing it. So.
Okay, cool. Well, you have an IMDb page as well, so we can check that out.
I do, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Andrew, and best of luck with your upcoming horror film and Beavis and Butthead and all the rest of it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN HD Production Live.
Oh.